What up? So I am here to do my yays and nays for the month of July. I forgot what month it was. Ugh, these months go by so fast. Time is flying by. But for real though, it's kind of late. Kind of want to get right into this because I don't feel like staying up any longer. This day has been so long. So I'm gonna start off with my nays. I only have 2 nays for this month. I'm so sad to say that the Smashbox BB cream is no longer a favorite of mine. And not because of the actual quality of the product, because the quality of the product is still amazing. I'm not even gonna front. It's a really great product. Lately, my skin has not been adhering with it well. My skin has been looking very, very porous with this, and I think it's because I consider it a primer and don't really put anything on underneath. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure. But if this claims to be a primer and kind of perfect your skin, I don't see why it sometimes doesn't do that. But for some reason, I wore this the other day. One, it didn't look good on my skin at all. The color didn't match. It was too pink. And for some reason, my skin just looks really, okay, you know, have you ever looked at an orange up close? You know how like the hull or the peel of an orange has it like the tiny dots, it kind of just looks porous. That's how my face was looking with this, and I was not happy with it. So I recently went back to my CK1 foundation, and I mean, it knocks this out the water. So sorry, BB creams, we're not friends no more. And then my second nay for the month of July would have to be this Slime Crime nail polish, which I'm also very sad about because it's so cute. Right? Doesn't it look cute? Okay, this is the color when it's in its, you know, I'm not sure if you can tell, but my nails got really dark. Of course, over time, you don't take care of your nails, they'll get dirty. For this color to stain and turn a totally different color is not okay with me. And it also did the same thing on my toes. Some of my toes turned like black, like have like black. And I don't know if it's maybe from, I don't wear socks, so I don't know if it's from the socks or me just walking around. None of my nail polishes have ever done that. Nail polish, especially on my toes, usually lasts me a whole month without chipping, without fading or changing color or anything. This nail polish changed colors, and I'm not sure if that's the quality of the polish, but I do not like this. So moving on to my yays. Happy stuff. I've really been loving dark red lipsticks for the summer. Well, transitioning into fall. I have Diva, and then I have this Wet n Wild lipstick, which I consider to be a dupe for Diva, and this is 918D Cherry Bomb, and it looks like this. Looks like that. Really pretty dark red. Both of these are an absolute favorite of mine, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but these two colors are very, very, very similar. Of course, this one's more creamy than this Diva lipstick, which is a matte color, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but these colors pretty much look exactly the same. My Wet n Wild lip stain in Cherry on Top. This one's really pretty as well, and I know some of you guys were asking me about how you can wear the lip stains. So I'm going to do a video on how to do that and the difference between a matte lipstick, a regular lipstick, and a lip stain, and how to wear it and how to prepare your lips for it. So this is probably like my favorite makeup product right now. Like I wake up thinking about this product. And it's the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. It's in medium beige. This one right here, this concealer, it has pretty much changed my life. I'm not sure if a product can change your entire life, but this has given me so much life that it has changed. Quite honestly, I've never found a concealer this cheap that does this well. It is amazing. It comparable to the Pro Longwear Concealer, which I know it sounds crazy. How can you top a Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC? I mean, it's Pro Longwear Concealer, right? This is almost identical to the formula for that. It's a little less runny, it's a little more creamy, but at the same time, I love the fact that it's not as runny because when I put it on, it doesn't go sliding down my face. But when it dries, it does not move, and it looks wonderful on my skin. I love how it goes on very opaque, so it covers very well. I think this would be comparable to one of those camouflage concealers that's supposed to conceal tattoos and things like that, because it does work really, really well. I have not experienced any creasing with this at all, and I love it. And upside, it's only $2. Okay, so go find you a beauty supply store, because that's where these can be found. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with this. I really don't. So, LA Girl Pro Concealer. Moving on to my body products. I noticed that my body is very sensitive. You know, I remember my mom telling me one time that her dermatologist said that the skin on your body, especially right around this area that's close to your face, is very similar to your face as far as the sensitivity level. So if your skin is sensitive on your face, then your neck, your chest, your arms, your back are probably just as sensitive. My whole body is sensitive, so I have to be very mindful of what I use on my body. So because I've been noticing that I've been getting a lot of acne, and I've been getting acne on my upper arms and my chest, and it scars really easy, so I didn't want to have a whole bunch of scars. Using the Clear Pore Neutrogena face wash for my body. And that's just up in this area, and I use that instead of my body wash, and then afterwards I make sure to use witch hazel around here. Speaking of witch hazel, in my purse, I don't know if I mentioned, but in my purse I keep these cleansing pads. These are life savers. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I think I have one time, but I'll mention it again because it's just that great. These are amazing because they come in handy so often. I never realized how much these would come in handy. Like, not only do I use these after I get my eyebrows done and my lip waxed, these actually cleanse cuts, scrapes, and burns very, very well. So if you're out on the go and you don't have any like Neosporin or anything on you while you're out, and you know, do get a cut or a scrape or something, you can just use one of these little pads. Also, if you don't wear makeup, I know on the days that I don't wear makeup, I hate when my face gets oily throughout the day because I feel like the environment is like attacking my face and I don't want to break out. So, I just use these to cleanse my face. Quite honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't want these in your purse, because I mean, yeah. Last time I talked about the Vaseline gel oil was in my favorites for April, I think. And I was using that for about a month or two after I made that video. But I've decided to switch over to the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Moisturizing Gel Oil with SPF 15. One, because it has SPF 15. And that way you don't have to put on a sunscreen and an oil at the same time. You can just have 2 in 1. I find that this lasts a lot longer, and it is actually more moisturizing. It soaks into my skin better. It doesn't just sit on top of my skin, but it also moisturizes my skin at the same time, as well as protecting from the sun. So that's why I like this. And I like the smell. I think this smells a little more like cocoa butter than the other one does. So this one has vitamin E, shea butter, and jojoba oil in it as well. It doesn't just have the cocoa. I was at Walgreens one day and I needed a small deodorant for my purse because for some reason I'm so retarded. I can't remember to put deodorant on for some reason. I don't know what that is, but I always forget that step in my daily routine. Putting on deodorant, which is like one of the most important things that you need to do. So I got this Old Spice, and the smell is Fiji. And you know, of course, Old Spice is a men's fragrance, but don't judge me. I love this. I love the smell of it, and it works a lot better than women's deodorant. So yeah. So the other Old Spice one is spicy, and I don't like the spicy smell because it makes me feel like an old man, and like, no. But this one smells really good. It smells very refreshing, and so I've been loving this Old Spice. Don't judge me, but loving the Old Spiceness. Okay, I think that is all for my yays and nays of the month. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more videos, and I also would like to thank all of my wonderful subscribers. I reached 7,000 subscribers just the other day, and I've gotten so many great compliments on my runway lookbook video, which was a complete experiment because that was my first time using my new editing software that I have, which is Final Cut. And I absolutely love Final Cut, but I'm just so excited that you guys really did like that video because I worked really hard on it. But it was an experiment, so I just wanted to see how it would turn out. Please leave all of your requests down below, and I'll be sure to get to them. And, but yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.